So shall we start?
Yes, why not?
Okay.
Today,
So yes, sir.
first of all, give me your introduction.
Okay. So thank you so much for giving me this great opportunity to introduce myself. So as you know that my name is Shibu. I am from Bihar of Kishanganj district. So when it comes to about my qualification, so I have completed 10 standard and about my family. So when it comes about my family, so I have three siblings and I'm youngest one. Yeah, and in these days, just I love this language and I must like to speak English. That's why in these days I'm learning English. Yeah, thank you.
That's great. My name is Sunil and I am from Haryana. I have done MBA in finance. I have two kids. My elder daughter study in fifth standard. My younger daughter study in third standard. Part time, I teach some students at my home. And I teach English subjects. This is all about me. Okay, tell
Yeah,
me
that's
how. Here I want to ask you. You told me that you are past just only 10 standard and then no, now you are speaking English well and you are doing your own business. So how you will get a time and how are you learning this language?
yeah, sure. So I want to explain everything. I want to narrate which kinds of how I like now adopted this language. So because sir, I had I told you about my qualification. Just I have completed 10 standard, and after that, sir, when I was class 10, so that time, to be honestly, I am telling you that I was very not good at English subject, but I was very enthusiasm to speak English. I wanted to speak English, but at that time I had no any kinds of environment. Then I will boost my confidence. I will be able to speak. But after 2018, when I had visited to Kerala, so that time when I reached in Kerala, so that time everything is quite well. Everything was quite well. But I faced language barrier. So then I thought that really I have to work on my English communication skills. Then after that maybe I will be able to speak English and it will be very easier when I will connect with people. Then I will be able to communicate with people. And just as I said that I am a working person, so just while working time, that time also I do practice in these days. And just sir, in these days I can say that whatever you are doing at that time also, if you are very eager and enthusiasm, then definitely your focus will be there. So I was I was thinking in English and I was trying to make in sentences, but I was not able to speak. Then after that, each day, every day, I did practice, and I was I was thinking in English. Yeah, in this way, I have adopted my communication skills. But in these days also, I am not too much good in English. So just that's why I am trying to boost my confidence. Yeah.
Oh, just you are inspiration of our new generation because I saw so many students. They pass their BTech, they are pursuing in MBA, and they are doing MCA, and there are so many engineering courses also. So they are not capable to speak. So here just only you have passed just only 10th and you are also working just because your schedule is busy. But while working you are learning this language, you are giving more and more time to learn this language. So every student, those who are saying that I don't have environment at my home and with whom I can talk that. So this is just excuses. But here, if the person, those who are learning this language, they should see this video and take the inspiration by you because you are learning this language and you are doing your work and just you have only 10th pass and you are speaking well. Here I want to ask you that you are working working, and do you have to go different states?
Yeah, yes, yes, not state, but like sometime I go like different places. I visit every day. Yeah,
Every day you go different states.
yeah, not state, sir. Like village. I go
Okay,
to
will
village. Yeah.
okay. But means you have to go just only in your state, like you are living in Bihar and you have to go some village nearby your house. So
Yeah, yeah,
you
nearby.
told me that today at this time are you in Kerala?
Yes, yes. Right now I'm connecting to you from Kerala. Right now I'm in Kerala.
Or just for only business you are at in Kerala.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Okay,
working
just in
purpose I'm
Ke
doing.
okay, okay. But in Kerala, mostly person they don't know our Hindi language. Maybe I think the language, the local language may be different. So how do you communicate? Means if you know English, then you are easily communicate. But if you don't know the Kerala language, they and according to me, in Kerala side the literacy rate is so high. Their students and people they are well educated in Kerala side. They speak English very well, and you know very well how to speak in English. So easily, I think you are capable. You feel comfortable to talk with them at this time.
Yeah, right now, like sir, I'm not facing language barrier because right now I'm able to speak and I'm capable in this field. Yeah, earlier, like I faced, as I said, that language barrier. Yeah, I faced a lot of difficulties, like how to communicate, and my work is that, like every day I like I had to village. I like I used to go to a village, so at that time I faced, but these days I can say that I'm able to like communicate with them, and that earlier also some people they were approaching me to learn this language. Yeah, if you are not able to like speak Kerala native language and you are not understanding, so just try to speak in English. Then after that you will very easily communicate with any people. It is, yeah.
So now are you in Kerala and at this time mostly you are meeting with different people. So do you face any problem with while talking in Kerala?
Yeah, like when it comes to talk in their language, so sometimes I faced like hesitate. I have a lot of hesitation while having conversation with them. But I that time just I approached him. I convinced to them like I'm not comfortable too much to speak in Malayalam. Just try to speak English. Then maybe I will be able to give answer. Yeah. Right now, yeah. In these days, like, yeah, whenever I go anywhere, not a village, and sometimes cities also, that time also, I communicate in English with people.
Okay. And what type of content do you use? You improve your communication skill?
Yeah. See, like, sir, communication, like, sir, just I am trying to, like, uh, interact with people because in these days I have, still I have I don't have too much, lot of confidence. So if I will connect with new people, then definitely I will be able to boost my confidence. I will be able to, like, feel very comfortable while speaking. And just I read book. I must read book because earlier I had a lack of vocabularies, but I was thinking, how can I increase? What will I do, and what should I do? Then my vocabulary part will be increased. Then some of the video I have seen on YouTube, I had seen on YouTube. Then over there they mention it like if you are like facing some difficulties related to vocabulary, just you you will have to do, you will have to change your resume, like your habit. Just try to like read book. Over there you will get to know everything, some tense or grammar, how they mention it in book, and some vocabularies. Then I must, I must read book. Yeah, and apart from that, just as I told you that I'm a working person, and that time I think in English, or whatever comes in my mind, just I'm trying to speak out. Yeah, in this way I do practice.
Okay, tell me that grammar, how much grammar portion is important to learn this language?
Yeah, according to me, because grammar, tenses, I completely, almost I adopted. I'm completely compatible, but not too much grammar. While speaking, if you want to speak English, so here is so just you must have knowledge about tenses. That's enough for speaking English. No need to go too much, very depthly, very deeply. Just if you have tenses knowledge, then you will be able to speak. According to me, no need to take too much grammar knowledge. Who is pursuing government job? Yeah, who is pursuing government job? Yeah, therefore very good.
No, yes, you are saying right. Some students come at my home for learning this language, and just on they are some students study in fifth standard, some eighth standard, ninth standard, 11th standard, and 12th standard students come at my home for learning this language. So when they came at my home for learning this language, that time they don't know the even a single rules of grammar. They don't know they didn't know the tense rule also. So then I teach them how to uh, practice with a sentence. If you don't know the exact way how where we have to use is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had, so we can't speak a correct English. So that time they face these rules, and they are now capable to speak with me in English. I at this time 10 students come at my home. They are learning this language, and I practice with them. I started this journey 3 months ago. That time, I have done MBA. I had already told you, but in MBA time I speak English with sometime I gave presentation on in front of my some friends and in some seminars also. But that time I'm capable. But after some time, say just because of long gap, just I forgot so many things. Then and then I thought that I should try to start our English journey again. And then first I thought that I should teach some students at my home. So then after some time, but my daughter also say me, Papa, try to speak in English. So I am trying to speak in English, and she is taking more interest to learn this language. Then one day I was watching some video on YouTube, and she came to me and she said that, Papa, what are you watching? Then I said that I'm watching some English video on YouTube. So she said that, Papa, you should make your own video. Then I said that, okay, I will make video, but first of all, you have to learn this language. And just by making videos, she is taking more interest to learn this language. Because when I was doing job that time, I faced so many problems just because of English. I was easily understand this English, but I couldn't express my views in front of an interviewer that time. So and then I thought that those problems I have faced in my job time. So in future, my daughter will not face this type of problem. That's why I choose this way. And now she know very well more than 300 daily use sentence. She translate very fast. And now she studied just only in fifth standard, and now she is able to communicate with me. So according to us, if those person are saying that I don't have environment at my home, with whom how can I practice, how can I speak? So don't need, if a person think in your mind in anyhow I have to speak in English. So We don't wait that someone is come at in front of me and then I will speak. No, you are sitting in your room. Just here, I want to tell you how I am practicing. Sometimes I stand in front of mirror and try to speak. Sometimes I read some paragraphs and try to understand that. If I find some difficult word, then I write down in my diary and then I search the difficult word meaning in Google. I take the help of Google, and there are so many apps are available also. So this is the way we can improve our English easily. And by doing this, my daughter also improving their English.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, whatever you said, actually, very useful and very crucial. Because as you said that, sir, like when when you were taking classes at that time, your students they were not able to speak even a single sentences because you guided you like you gave to them environment, very good environment you had given. So first I want to say that, like as you said that tenses is, mr, was, were, like we must have knowledge because it is language, sir. Like always time,
Mm.
like we always time we shouldn't while speaking don't shouldn't do mistake, because always time we shouldn't do mistake. We have to rectify. If we will have a good knowledge, then definitely when you will have conversation in front of people, that time that people will understand you, like which situation are you talking about, your past or future or present situation you are explaining.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, that's why
Mm.
like tenses part is most important. And yeah, and you said that like now your daughter is very good in English, and because of you, because because you faced like in your job when you were when you were in job that time, and you face that you face that like at any cost I will have to learn, and you have you like you adopted, and in this days you are providing environment to your daughter. Yeah, that is great. And I want to say something, sir, like language, like like everyone is complaining like English is I have don't any kinds of environment, what will I do, what should I do, like sir, suppose that you want to learn swimming, so first you will do what will your answer? It means like you will have to jump into the water. After that you will be able to swimming, you will learn swimming.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
just
yes.
same here. Just same here. You want to speak English, just try to like speak out. How much time you will take to like input, output. Just as well as what you are doing, thinking, as well as just try to speak out. Then in this way, maybe everyone can enhance their skills.
Yes, yes, you are saying it. And mostly students they think that English is like a ghost. Just they are thinking that, oh, how can we learn this language? It is very difficult. And you can see mostly in village, mostly students, those are studying in a village, they are thinking that, oh, English is like a ghost. How can I learn this language? And every parents are complaining that my son, my daughter is so weak in English. So that's why, because they always think that, oh, it is so difficult and I can't learn this language. If they just only English is a language and English is easy as compared to our Hindi. First, here we can say that only we are capable to speak in our local language very comfortably, just only because we speak more and more. We are giving more and more time to speak. And like in 24 hours, just only 18 to 20 hours we speak in Hindi, but we don't speak in English. We are not trying. Just and we always think that in school also mostly teachers are not providing this type of environment. Suppose some students are studying. My daughter here I can take an example of my daughter. My daughter study in English medium school. but there is no English environment. Just only books are in English. But and the students of in school, every student, they are not speak to each other in English. So it is, so that's why uh, just only if principals and teacher think that every student try to speak in English, so it is not difficult. After some times, automatically we are capable to speak. But just only you can see just only few schools, you can see that, but they are charging exorbitant amount. Just poor people can't afford this and they can't study in this type of school. So they are not learning this language, but only few students just they are capable to speak in English. It is responsibility of our government, and in every state our government should take steps, like those students belong to poor family, they are studying in a government school. So in a government school you can see that every subject you will see in Hindi medium. So that's why these type of students are not fight in future, and when they are getting job in future. So this is not a good way. According to me, our government should take some strictly steps against this. And here I want to say you that just you are inspiration, because at this time you are working and just only a time pass and you are speaking well, and those are always giving excuses. I don't have environment. How can I speak in English? And someone is saying that when I speak in front of anyone, then I feel hesitation. I can't express my views. So this is a issue. Every person, those who are learning, automatically he will do mistake. It's natural because it is not our mother tongue language. But if we speak again and again, again and again, automatically we can get fluency in this language. We can able to speak. So every person should try to speak. After that, we can able to speak.
Yeah, actually, completely I concur with you. Whatever you narrate about, like English journey and sometimes some government sector. So I want to say that, sir, like as you said that, like your daughter is going to school, like that private sector, private school. That one is English Academy. So, sir, what do you think? Like they are teaching, like they opened institute, they opened English institute. So it could. What do you think about, like it should be some different, like if like you are providing like English coaching, and if you at that time you will convince to students, and that time if you will teach students to how to speak, then maybe they will be able to speak, because they are not caring, sir, just like they will teach whatever written in book, whatever written in book. That's why all those are like method they are following, but they are not
Yes,
teaching
yes,
how to speak English. That is the main
yes,
reason.
yes.
Yeah, yeah,
And mostly school, you can see that teacher always they are thinking that we have to complete our syllabus in anyhow. Just they are not thinking that the student is observing or not. The student is understanding or not. They don't think that. That's only they think that we have to complete our syllabus in anyhow in 1 year. So that's why just only the students are not capable to speak in English. They are not understanding. But those students come at my home for learning this language. Now, after I started this the journey 3 months ago, or that at this time, they are saying that, sir, we can easily understand this language. We can easily understand this language, and uh, they can make their own sentence, they can write their question, and they can easily understand their question, and they can write the answer of this question in their own language. So they are capable. Then they said that, sir, just because of you now we are understanding English. Just after before 3 months ago, then we are not capable to how we can learn, and how can we speak in English. So if you think that if you uh, teach some students like as a language, don't if you see that English is so difficult, if you see in in advance that you can't learn this and it is so difficult, you should give and give more time to automatically we are giving pressure of the student's mind. So always we try to treat if a student is capable to learn suppose 4 to 5 lines per day in daily use sentence, so we should teach just only 4 to 5 sentences. It's enough. But if you are giving pressure, you have to daily you have to read just only 20, 50 sentences, it is not capable. Then automatically he feel irritate and then he skip the practice and he will not learn this language. So try to understand and give the best way to how to teach students at any teacher, those who are studying in tuition and school also. So we should understand first and then we should try to teach.
Yeah, I want to say something, sir, here. Like, if this video, any government teacher or any private teacher are are watching this video, so just I want to say, sir, like, you have a responsibility because you have a responsibility to teach, like, you provide good, like, it is your responsibility to give knowledge, good environment to children because some in this world, like all people are not uniformity. Some people they coming from like some people very poverty, some people very rich, some people like they come from middle family. So because who are like who is belong from poor family, what he will do? Like he has
Yes,
he doesn't have any kinds of like doesn't have he doesn't have too much money,
yes,
then
yes, yes,
how his children, how his daughter will give him like good education, because they they completely depend on government sector.
yes, yes. But
Yeah.
our in government sector, they are taking admission in government school, the government school, and don't provide so much good education. Just only you can see in Delhi, just only in Delhi, just because of Arvind Kejriwal. Now at this time, every person is running to get admission in government school. Just because in government school nowadays the condition is so much good and the education system is so high. So if every CM, those who are ruling their party in a different state, then they should think more and more and give this type of opportunity. And here I want to say that our Prime Minister, we should give education just free of cost in our India. Because if you give education to free, just automatically each and every person will get good knowledge. They are capable to speak. They can fight in any competitive exam also. So according to me, our government should take stick step towards the education.
Yeah, like at any cost, government should take about like this this like situation, like how to how to provide to give poor poverty person to give education. Yeah,
Mhm.
and like sir, that's why in these days, day by day, like very fast increasing, like institute, private institute. That is the reason, because in government sector there is no, they are not some student.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's why the student also in these days they are like going to they are enrolled in private sector because of education. Their education level is some different, and private institute there is some different. Yeah, that's why.
Yes, yes, yes. Nice conversation with you, and just you gave your precious time to me, and you are inspiration of those who are learning this language. With every person should take inspiration because you are working and that's only 10 you are learning this language. You are very curious to learn this language. So thank you very much to give me your precious time. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I really enjoyed this conversation. and I learned so many things from your side. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.